Hey everyone, welcome back to GeoGuessr Play Along. First I want to mention that there will be a change to the schedule. There will no longer be play along videos on Thursdays, mostly because I am getting busy at work and also so that I have more time to record other videos like Battle Royale and GeoGuessr tips videos. So the schedule will be every Tuesday and Saturday. So yeah, Tuesdays and Saturdays will be as normal. Anyway, let's get right into it. We're starting off with a diverse world, a no move, and then moving on to AI generated world, NMPZ. So let's start off with a diverse world, no move. So this should be Europe. Let's have a look at the houses. They kind of feel French. We've got these poles, the ladder poles. So it could be France or northern Spain. And yeah, let's look at this house. Again, could be France and it could be northern Spain. Not entirely sure. I think I'm leaning France here. We do have a yellow plate, so it's probably an old French car. Older French cars do have yellow back plates. Where in France should we go? A lot of fields, some small hills. It doesn't feel that northern. Maybe somewhere in the middle, a little bit south. Not too sure. Just based on the general look of the landscape. I think, yeah, somewhere around here maybe. It was further north. It was, yeah, kind of in the middle and a little bit east. So I didn't quite get the correct region, but still got France, so that is good. Next round. Let's see. Okay. I think that is a Turkish eyes. So should be in Turkey. Turkey, Dunya. Is Dunya a place? Sounds like it could be. Sounds slightly familiar, but I might be confusing it with something else. Do we have any other names? Oh, cool. Just trying to see if I recognize any place names or something. But we have the flag. Ghazi Gulbashi. I don't know if that's going to help me. How green is it? It's quite green. We've got some hills. Do I spend time looking for Dunya? We're probably not going to find it in 1 minute, and it might not even be a place. So I'm thinking maybe fairly western. It's quite green. Could be north, could be south, not too sure. So let's plonk it here and see what we get. Okay, not bad. It was very close to Ankara. Okay, so Golbashi we did see on one of the signs, so that was a place. I wasn't aware that that was a place name. So yeah, well done, Goat Boy JT, getting very close there. Next round, let's see. Round 3. Alright, what is this? We've got... Oh, I thought that was a painted tree, but it's not. It's some kind of bollard. What is this? This feels European. The kind of blinds feel Southern European, but I'm not entirely sure which country. It could be Spain or Portugal. It could be the Balkans as well. Very difficult to tell. We have quite a round pole, so could it be Italy with a round pole? Maybe, and maybe also Italy is a good hedge for, because it could be Spain and it could be the Balkans, so maybe the round pole could hedge for lots of regions. Yeah, I'm not sure because these lines could be Balkan. I've got palms, so it might be fairly south. It really could be Balkan and it could be Spain as well. I'm not too sure. Let's see. It was Italy. Just about Italy. Wow, it was actually surprisingly far north. I didn't think that felt so northern. I guess it makes sense with the hills, but I mean Italy is all around a very very hilly country anyway, so it didn't. I don't know. The house didn't look that alpine to me, but I guess it was. So well done, Goat Boy JT, getting very close. So I'm glad I spotted the round circular poles. Yeah, next round. Let's see. Okay. Right, my first thought here is Uruguay with this kind of dirt road. And also this kind of misty, lightly smudged camera you often see in Uruguay. So that could be a thing. Very rural location, there's not much to look at, but it could be another part of the world completely. We have some signs and stuff, but can't make them out. I mean, it could be... Where else could it be? It could be Australia. It could easily be Australia. These signs, do they look like Uruguay signs? I'm a little bit torn between Uruguay and Australia, but I think I'm leaning Uruguay because of the blurriness, smudged camera, and the dirt road. Be Argentina as well, which shouldn't be too bad if I guessed in Uruguay. Let's guess somewhere in the middle, not too a little bit south maybe, not too sure. Good, it was Uruguay. It was right on the south coast, so yeah. Goat Boy JT getting the coast correct, so well done there. Next round. Round 5, let's see. Korea, we've got the Korean polls, Korean language, so that's not going to help us. That's going to be a small street or something. So is this a C over here? It might be. I don't have the compass, so I don't know what direction it will be in, if it is. I don't think we're going to have any place names. I can't read Korean, so that doesn't help. Maybe I should learn it one day. Could be useful. Could be useful. I've often wondered about learning the Thai, the Korean, the Cambodian scripts for GeoGuessr. Could come in useful, but yeah, could be a very difficult task to do. Could be fun though. I don't know, somewhere on the coast, maybe around here. Kind of hedge in the middle. It could be east coast as well. Could be south. Let's see. It was east coast, okay. Yep. And again, Goat Boy getting very, very close. So, let's see. Nice, we broke the 20k, 20.724k. So, yeah, that was good. Let's look at the high score. So we are in 11th place, so not too bad. Not too bad. And 116 people played, so GG's to everybody. Let's look at the top scores. Goat Boy JT in first with 24.5. Ice Tray in second with 24.2. Tannen Satfanyan with 22.8. Justbin with 22.7. Charlie with 22.6. 22.2 rather. Giovanni with 22.1. Lurikis with 21.7. Jacobson Hugo with 21.3. Save the Snail with 21.1. And Dokua with 20.8. So, GG's. Let's have a look at the top 20. Okay, so we had Uruguay. Most people getting Uruguay. A few people in Argentina, which is also not bad guesses. And also one in Brazil. I think this is the first time I mentioned the smudgy look on the Uruguay camera is often, I personally find, can be a good clue for Uruguay. So that is something to bear in mind. And we had Korea. We had plenty of clues to tell that it was Korea with the language and the polls. So a lot of you getting East Coast. Maybe some of you with me with the no compass script on the West Coast. We had Turkey, everybody getting Turkey, and a lot of people in Ankara. Some people maybe spotting the Golbashi, that was a place name, and some Ankara hedges and stuff. Yeah, good. Italy. I was honestly surprised that was so far north. A lot of people in Spain, France, Slovenia. So yeah, I wasn't totally sure on Italy until I spotted that poll. Without that poll, I don't know if I would have. I don't know where I would have gone, but Italy wasn't my first thought. So Yeah, I'm happy that I learnt about the Italy polls. We had France, a few Luxembourg guesses, a few Hungary, Romanias. Right, so let's move on to an AI generated world, NMPZ. 1 minute, no move, no pan, no zoom. Let's go. Let's see. Okay, okay, what is this? We have some houses. My first thought is this feels a bit South African. Yeah, this house here particularly looks South African. We've got this kind of barbed wire fence as well, which makes me want to say, yeah, these fenced off security residential areas is common in South Africa. So we do have a Gen 3 camera, so it could be Lesotho or Swaziland or something. But I think South Africa is the most likely. Maybe it's a good idea to just hedge near Johannesburg or something. Find those locations come up most frequently, and it also hedges for the north. It's quite green, so it could be in the north. It could be in the south as well. So maybe I'm going to hedge a little bit east. It was south. It was near Durban, in Port Shepstone. Got South Africa, so happy about that. Just didn't quite get the correct region. 3.6k, so that was alright. Next round, let's see. Round 2. Right. Not too sure. Not too sure. Look at the plates. Can we see anything? I can't really see the plates, and I can't read the language either. It looks like a Macka. I don't know if that would be Mackay. Not too sure. This car might be driving on the left. So could this be Australia? I'm wondering if that says like Mackay. No, I don't think it does actually, but it could be Australia anyway. Not sure if that plate is yellow as well. It could be South Africa. Tough one, tough one. The trees do look a little bit Australian, and it's quite green. This could easily be South Africa, but I'm going to go New South Wales somewhere. Quite green, it doesn't feel that tropical, so it was South Africa, okay. The reason I went Australia was because I thought first I thought it might say Mackay, which is a town in Queensland. Then I thought that the plates looked a bit smaller. Let's have a look again. Like, I was thinking about these fences. These fences did look very South African, but yeah, the plates weren't small. It was just the angle that the camera was. Anyway, also the trees. These kind of trees look typical kind of Australia or South Africa, so they didn't really tell me too much. Yeah, South Africa and Australia can be particularly difficult countries to distinguish, I find. In GeoGuessr, I think a lot of people find the same. Anyway, next round, let's see. Okay, interesting angle here. Okay, I think this might be India. This looks like an Indian kind of security. Yeah, I think this might be the entrance to a university campus in India. We've got a camera and bikes. This does, and a weird angle, kind of low camera as well. So yeah, should be India. The question is where? Where in India should we go? I can't quite read the script. India does have a lot of regional scripts. Maybe they look like a bit rounded characters, so maybe I'll guess a little bit south. Maybe like, I think Hyderabad has some university campus coverage. It doesn't feel like too tropical, so, but it has a kind of rounded characters in the state that Hyderabad is in, so maybe that's a good guess. It was Hyderabad, nice. Nice, so yeah, happy to get that. And get the city correct. Yeah, there are a bunch of cities with university coverage. I think Delhi has a campus covered, and there's one in the east as well. There's a few kind of dotted around. They're mostly in the middle of India, I think. But yeah, happy to get that one. Next round, let's see. Okay. So we've got yellow sidelines and white in the middle. Okay. And we've got like a wine region, we've got vineyards. Could this, I was going to say, could this be South Africa with the line? South Africa is a kind of has a wine region near Cape Town, but this could be Turkey. Which side of the road are we driving on? I think that car is coming towards us, so we should be driving on the right. So I think I'm going to go Turkey here. Turkey, you sometimes see yellow sidelines. It could be Greece or something as well. I think some of these trees do look kind of Turkish. I could be wrong about this. I'm not confident on Turkey. Yeah, somewhere in the middle maybe. Let's see. Not too sure. Israel. Oh, Israel. Okay, that also makes sense. Israel does have the yellow sidelines, so yeah, I completely forgot about Israel actually. I find rural locations in Israel can be difficult to spot. But yeah, well done if you got Israel there. GG's. Next round. Okay, what's this? Should be Africa. Is this a weird... I was going to say, is this a weird Madagascar location? It feels a bit like a trekker, but it feels very Nigerian to me somehow. Kind of these houses look very Nigerian. I wonder if that's the coast over there, like we could be in Lagos, near the coast. Maybe. It doesn't really feel like Ghana. I think Ghana would be have a lot more kind of orange soil. I feel the kind of whitish soil is more Nigerian. We have a car, I can't quite see the plate. Could this be Kenya? It could be. I am getting more Nigerian vibes, like Lekki or something, maybe. Maybe like one of these roads going towards the coast, it could be. I can't see the plates. I can't tell which side of the road we're driving on. But I'm going to go Lekki. Nice, it was Lekki, and 2.2 kilometers off, so happy to get that one. So 16.8k. We had quite a big miss in South Africa here. I did have in the back of my mind that this could easily be South Africa, so maybe I should have gone there, but I didn't. I went Australia. We had Israel. Israel makes a lot of sense. Didn't come to my mind when I was guessing. But luckily I went Turkey, which at least gives me some kind of points. So yeah, let's have a look at the high score. So okay, so we are in 9th place. So pretty good. And 81 people played. So GG's to everybody. Let's look at the top scores. We have KCAZ12 fan in first. Not too sure. A little bit sus. 24999. We've got Goatboy JT in second with 23.1. Cellarfish with 21.2. Tannen Sapfanyan with 19.4. Jbuki with 18.2. East German Bear with 18.1. Zigzag YouTube with 17.1. Fireburst with 16.8. Myself with 16.8. And Mitchell with 15.3. So GG's everybody. Let's have a look at the top 20. So what did we have? Let's have a look. We had the Israel round. A lot of you getting Israel correct. So well done there. A lot of you going... Okay, going Argentina. I thought there'd be more South Africa guesses there. But yeah, we have one person joining me in Turkey. A couple in Spain, Portugal, so... yeah, Israel can be a sneaky one. Very kind of uncommon to get rural locations because a lot of the coverage is in the cities, so can be a lot of getting used to the rural locations in Israel. We had 2 South Africa rounds. I think all the fenced off areas, the high security fences were a good clue on both of those rounds. I I was a little bit baited on the one that I went in Australia. Let's see. One other person with me in Australia on that round. And a lot of you in the north, and a few of you in the UK and Ireland as well. Yep. What else did we have? We had India. Happy to get Hyderabad on that one. Yeah, that was nice. A lot of you in Bangladesh. I think if it looks South Asian, but it has a university campus, there's quite a high chance it could be India. Because that's pretty much the only type of normal Street View coverage you get in India. University campuses and historical sites are the two types of coverage you get, so yeah. Happy to get that one. GG's everyone, thank you everyone for watching and playing along. I'll be putting the links in the description for the challenges for Tuesday's video, so I hope everyone has a good morning, afternoon, evening or night, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.